It's that time of year where the weather tests our sanity. But better days lie shortly ahead. Nature will welcome us back to enjoy its sweet chorus, and sparkling waters will engulf us and rejuvenate our souls. There will be countless adventures and awesome opportunities, and most importantly, quality time with those we love. We welcome you to enjoy some of life's great experiences in Warren County, where we have been enjoying the great outdoors since 1819. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Simple, pure, real.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
The Louisville Slugger Hitting Science Center, created to pair an unmatched knowledge in bats with our cutting-edge technology, physical training, and analytics program. Our goal is to help players learn more about themselves, train to their strengths, reduce weaknesses, and capitalize on opportunities in order to take the player's game to the next level by utilizing science and technology. Visit sluggerscience.com to sign up today. Live your dream. Live your passion. This is the Louisville Slugger Hitting Science Center.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond in competition in their life? One who shows sportsmanship, compassion for others? The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is made for them. The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is for a high school athlete who has competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10, and who displays the qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. To donate to the Scholarship Fund or to find out more about the award, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Softball on D9and10sports.com. It is the District 9 Class 4A softball title game powered by Raleigh Family Chiropractic. Raleigh Family Chiropractic, where your health and well-being comes first. At Raleigh Chiropractic, their mission is to improve the quality of your life. They know that health is so much more than just not feeling pain. Raleigh Family Chiropractic strives to have their patients reach their fullest innate potential. Call to make an appointment today at 814-834-1045 or find out more at RaleighFamilyChiropractic.com. Chris Rossetti here at Heindel Field. I am joined by DuBois head coach Denny Nosker as we get ready for Clearfield versus St. Mary's. This game has been anticipated since this game was played about a year ago today, Denny.
Yep, that was a good game, I recall, last year. Pitcher's duel.
3-1 was that score. Clearfield won its second straight District 9 title. Of course, no title in 20, but they had one in 2019. Mm-hmm. This is all about the two pitchers in the circle. Kendall Young for St. Mary's, Emma Hips for Clearfield. Denny, you've had a chance, your team had a chance to face both of these teams. What do these two pitchers bring to the table?
They're kind of different in style. Emma's a little bit faster. Her ball moves all over the place. She has a great changeup. She's tough to hit. Kendall's kind of crafty. I don't think quite as fast as Emma, but still tries to hit corners, nip and tuck here and there. Relies, I believe, on her rise ball to try to get you swinging. Should be a great close game.
We're here inside the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year pregame show. Find out more about the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year award at yourdailylocal.com/BHL award. It is the Rehab Center's broadcast booth, chiropractors caring for health, the rehab centers with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion and Brookville. Game stream brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper, thecomputerguru.net. My drive to the game today brought to you by the Warren Tire Center, warrentirecenter.com. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will set the starting lineups for this game. You are watching high school softball on D9and10sports.com, powered by the Raleigh Family Chiropractic.
Bimel Softball and Baseball is an indoor softball and baseball training facility located in St. Mary's. Bimel Baseball and Softball is targeted towards the development of area baseball and softball individuals and team programs and provides a medium whereby our area youth can develop skills both on an athletic and personal level. Find out more at bimelbaseball.com. Bimel Softball and Baseball, where hard work pays off.
I was at the Cranberry Keystone game.
Oh, okay.
Back here at Heindel Field as we are getting ready for St. Mary's versus Clearfield in this District 9 Class 4A championship game. Don't mind me, folks, if I say we're playing baseball or something like that. I just came over from a baseball game where Clarion Limestone advanced to the District 9 Class 1A championship game for the first time in 5 years, since 2005, with a 7-2 win over Clarion. But now we're watching high school softball, and it's time for our starting lineups. Today brought to you by Swift Kennedy & Company. Swift Kennedy & Company, insurance with integrity, and the official insurance provider of your daily local LLC, the parent company of D9and10sports.com. Find out more at swiftkennedyandco.com. For the visiting St. Mary's Lady Dutch with a record of 17 wins and 3 losses, they'll lead off with their third baseman, Rosa DePrater. Batting second and playing second base, Olivia Eccles. Batting third and doing the pitching, Kendall Young. Batting fourth and playing over at shortstop, Kara Hansloven. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Gianna Sura. Batting sixth and in center field, Gianna Gerg. Batting seventh and at first base, Lindsay Ryder. Batting eighth and in right field, Lauren Mosier. And batting ninth and playing in left field, Danielle Raleigh. So it's DePrater, Eccles, Young, Hansloven, Sura, Gerg, Ryder, Mosier, and Raleigh for St. Mary's. For Clearfield, they will lead off with their pitcher, Emma Hips. Batting second and playing in center field will be Ruby Singleton. Batting third, the first baseman, Lauren Ressler. Batting fourth and doing the catching, Olivia Bender. Batting fifth and at shortstop, Elena Fetter. Batting sixth and at third base, Alexis Bumbarger. Batting seventh and playing at second base, Kylie Hertlin. Batting eighth and in right field, Alexis Benton. And batting ninth, the designated player, Alexis Cole. Cole is playing for Amy Twig, the left fielder. So it's Hips, Singleton, Ressler, Bender, Fetter, Bumbarger, Hertline, Benton, and Cole for Clearfield. And Denny, the two offenses, they're also pretty different here.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously playing both teams, we got to see the lineups. I think Clearfield, their first 4 hitters, you're not going to find a better 4 hitters in District 9. St. Mary's may be a little bit more spread out with their batters. Some of their batters at the bottom of the lineup can do some damage. Not to say that Clearfield can't, but their first 4 hitters are definitely up there.
We take a look at those starting pitchers. Kendall Young for St. Mary's comes in with a record of 13 wins and 3 losses. These numbers are almost video game like, Denny. A 0.74 earned run average, 219 strikeouts, 25 walks, and 113 innings. When you're striking out almost 2 batters per inning, you're pretty dominant.
Yeah. I mean, she gets you chasing her pitches. Like I said, she nibbles. She'll hit the outside corner, and if the umpire gives her a strike, it's going 2 inches further outside on the next pitch. So.
And then Emma Hips, 16-2 in 119 and 2/3 innings. She struck out 226, 24 walks, a 111 earned run average. These two teams did face each other with St. Mary's beating Clearfield 9-2 on May 9th. That game comes with a massive asterisk. Emma Hip didn't pitch in it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was going to comment on that they elected not to throw Emma knowing that she was going to face them today, which I don't blame Coach Danver for that. I think it's a smart decision. Anytime a team can face the same pitcher over and over and over again, you start to make adjustments.
Is that give Clearfield any type of advantage? The fact that they at least have some idea of maybe what they're going to see with Kendall Young, having just saw her a couple weeks ago?
I'd say maybe an advantage, but once again, you got to put the bat on the ball. And even though they saw her, they didn't get a whole lot of hits off of her when they played her. So they've got to make some adjustments on the hitting aspect of it.
How hard is that to make adjustments against a pitcher like that?
There's things you can do. If you have a pitcher that moves the ball a lot, you kind of move up in the box to try to get it before the break happens. You're looking at if it's a rise ball pitcher, possibly laying off. Anything that starts out at your chest is going to go higher, so don't swing at it because it's going to be a ball if you take it. You just got to be disciplined. And when she does groove one, which all pitchers will at some point in time, that's when you got to jump on it.
So as we take a look here, we're going to step back aside. We're going to thank some more of our sponsors. You are watching high school softball on D9and10sports.com, powered by Raleigh Family Chiropractic in St. Mary's.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Whether you're booking a wedding, senior pictures, or those precious family moments, Nikki's Photography is for you. Special moments within a family, big or small, can be so beautifully caught on camera, and Nikki Funk would love to be on the other side of that camera for you. Give her a call today at 724-600-5850.
Mary's back.
Welcome to Raleigh Family Chiropractic, where your health and well-being comes first. Located at 634 South St. Mary Street, our mission is to improve the quality of your life. We know that health is so much more than just not feeling pain. We strive to have our patients reach their fullest innate potential. Raleigh Family Chiropractic is a modern facility known for its range of chiropractic techniques and other services. Call us today for an appointment at 814-834-1045.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
Beimel Softball and Baseball is an indoor softball and baseball training facility located in St. Mary's. Beimel Baseball and Softball is targeted towards the development of area baseball and softball individuals and team programs and provides a medium whereby our area youth can develop skills both on an athletic and personal level. Find out more at BeimelBaseball.com. Beimel Softball and Baseball, where hard work pays off.
Back here at Heindel Field in DuBois, getting ready for this District 9 4A title game. Emma Hips finishing up her warm-up pitches as we head to the Freedom Investment Management Group first inning. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. Today's game also being brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. There's always something to do in Warren County. Check it out online at wcvb.net. Chris Rossetti here alongside Denny Heindel. Glad to have you alongside for what should be a heck of a pitcher's duel between Emma Hips, the senior, Kendall Young, the junior, and Emma Hips as a freshman before COVID led the Lady Bison to not only a District 9 title, but also the 3A semifinals. And then COVID hit, Denny, and I think it just it sort of messed everything up for everybody. And last year they had to move up to 4A, and while they won the district title and won a sub-regional, they fell in the first round. It's a little harder at 4A.
I think so. I think as you move up in levels, you get a little bit more depth. Individual, like I'm not saying at Class A, you have some individual great teams, but you just don't have the overall depth.
So as Rosa DePrater steps in, it's really what makes Punxsutawney state title so impressive was they were able to do that at the 4A level, and
They had a great run, and they also had an ace pitcher and Kylie Lingenfelder that year.
Yeah, she was really good. It's going to be a called strike here, or they're going to say she offered at that. So it's strike 1 to Rosa DePrater leading off here in the top of the first for St. Mary's. So we are underway. DePrater comes in. She is hitting .483 on the year with a couple of homers, 10 RBIs. It's a called strike. The ball seems to care. Well, they don't play very many games at Benzinger. They play most of their games over at St. Mary. So I was going to say the ball carries at Benzinger, but I don't know exactly how it works so much at the high school field.
Their high school field, I think it's a rather shorter fence. I mean, it sits down in a bowl, so I don't know if you get the carry or the wind effect at all. But we seem to do okay there, so I think the ball carries.
No balls and 2 strikes here on DePrater. She fouls that one off. She'll be followed by Eccles and Young here against Emma Hips. Apologize for the beam in the way, folks, but they built it like it was an old school stadium, so you get limited view in certain situations. It's okay, I've got the beam in my way too. Swing and a miss. Down goes DePrater swinging. Strikeout victim number 1 for Emma Hips. We expect to see a lot of those today.
On both sides of the ball.
But, you can maybe help cut down those strikeouts if you go to the Louisville Slugger Hitting Science Center. Check them out online at sluggerscience.com. They've got online classes just for you. So here comes Olivia Eccles. She swings and misses. Strike 1. Hips looks, I know it's only 2 batters in, but she looks locked in right now.
She's dialed in. I think she's only thrown 1 ball and 2 batters here.
So 0-1 here on Eccles. Eccles hitting .405 on the season, couple homers.
There's a ball.
Passes that one in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Saw Emma throw against Punxsutawney this year. We did a game down there, and she took a no-hitter into the 6th inning, I do believe, and I think they won the game 2-1 or 1-0. There's a swing, and that ball is fouled off. Eccles just got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Go ahead, Denny.
Emma's had a lot of no-hitters going into the 7th inning or perfect game. So
heading to Clarion University next year, where I do believe she will vastly improve the Golden Eagles pitching staff.
She will definitely be in the mix right off the bat as a freshman.
There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Not to put extra pressure on her, I was the assistant SID there for 15 years, and I think you have to go back a decade and a half, the last time that they're going to have a pitcher coming in with the kind of resume that Emma's coming in with. And really the last time that Clarion, I guess you shouldn't call them Clarion anymore. They're now Penn West, Clarion, but whatever you want to call them this week.
I think they're still separate for their sports program.
They are.
But they'll be the combined with the universities.
Yeah, it's Penn West, but each school gets it. So they'll be the Penn West Clarion Golden Eagles, I guess, is the way that'll be. It's mouthful.
That's a lot of letters on a uniform.
It's a lot of letters on a uniform is correct. Strike 1 here to Kendall Young. That one's a little high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kendall is a very dangerous hitter. She's got a lot of power. Good contact hitter.
Hips is ready. Deals. That ball's down low, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Yeah, Young comes in hitting .467, 3 homers, 3 doubles, 22 RBIs on the year. St. Mary's looking for its first title since 2014. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. So you have an idea of how fast it's really coming when the batters are late like they have been in this game.
Yeah, I'd say I think we clocked in the scrimmage. We had Emma at about 64, 65. She can bring it.
2-2 pitch. That's a little inside, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Young. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Again, first inning brought to you by Freedom Investment Management Group. There's a ground ball. Shortstop Fetter up with it, throws across the diamond, and the inning is over. For St. Mary's in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. At the end of a half an inning, it is St. Mary's nothing. And Clearfield coming about. You're watching Raleigh Family Chiropractic High School Softball on D9 and 10 Sports.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Beimel Softball and Baseball is an indoor softball and baseball training facility located in St. Mary's. Beimel Baseball and Softball is targeted towards the development of area baseball and softball individuals and team programs and provides a medium whereby our area youth can develop skills both on an athletic and personal level. Find out more at BeimelBaseball.com. Beimel Softball and Baseball, where hard work pays off.
Again today. The last game. Oh, my.
Whether you're booking a wedding, senior pictures, or those precious family moments, Nikki's Photography is for you. Special moments within a family, big or small, can be so beautifully caught on camera, and Nikki Funk would love to be on the other side of that camera for you. Give her a call today at 724-600-5850.
Back here at Heindel Field in DuBois, as we go to the bottom of the first, it'll be Hips, Singleton, and Wrestler for Clearfield. Just talking, Denny, off the air, Emma Hips hadn't let off until they played you about a week ago, and part of that was because St. Mary's intentionally walked her the first time they played them.
They did. They walked her intentionally 3 times. The only time they pitched to her was when the game, I think, was 9-2 in the last inning. So talking to Coach Danver, he decided to move her to lead off and see if they would intentionally walk her or not.
Looks ball 1.
Looks like they're pitching to her.
A little surprised yesterday. I mean, it worked out for Cranberry, but they pitched to Natalie Bowser the whole game. She did hit 2 home runs in the contest. One came with a down 12-5 in the 7th, so they didn't really care that she hit that home run. But
we have an illegal pitch.
So it's 2 balls and no strikes because that's a automatic ball.
It is. It's an automatic ball. You got to stay within those lines. That on this field makes it easier for the umpire because they can see them.
2 balls, no strikes. She was tiptoeing that line there on that pitch too, wasn't she, Denny?
Yeah, your whole foot has to be outside that line to be an illegal pitch. So she's landing on it. She's okay.
Okay. See, this is why I brought in Denny, and when he offered to do Keller, he knows things that I couldn't possibly know. It's now 3-1 on Hips with Singleton on deck. Heck of a career for Emma Hips. 3 years. Both sides of the diamond. There's a called strike, and it's now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Manager Derek Danver coaching third base for the Bison. Young ready with the 3-2. Fouled.
That's pulled down the line.
Ruby Singleton had her back to it and heard it come off, and now Derek Danver's like, hey, pay attention to what's going on. I can't afford to lose you to a foul ball.
You got to stay awake here at Heindel Field. It's pretty tight.
3 balls, 2 strikes on Hips. Young ready with the payoff delivery. Ground ball. Oh, they're going to call out a fair ball down the left field line. Fielded nicely there by the left fielder, Raleigh, but Hips is in with a double, and if that ball was fair, it wasn't fair by more than an inch.
It looked like it had a chance. All it has to do is cross that front corner of the bag fair. Doesn't matter where it lands after that.
So Hips with a leadoff double here for the Bison. That extra base hit brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, proudly serving Clarion, Venango, Jefferson, and Armstrong counties. Find out more at lutonsplumbing.com. So now we're going to have a discussion. Well, why would you go down and ask the third base guy whether it's fair or foul? He doesn't know. That's why the rule states that it's the home plate umpire's call.
I agree. And actually, I'm sitting right on the line, and I thought when it hit, I said, that's catching the corner. And then it bounced about 10 inches foul, but that was after the bag. It should be a fair ball. It should be a double.
Well, yeah, and again, it's not the third baseman's call. It's not the third base umpire's call to begin with, and that's what the home plate umpire should have told the manager. And that's
I think that's what he did.
Is that Matt, actually? That doesn't look like Matt, does
That's
it?
Matt.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Matt's got himself going with a little beard going on, and playoff beard. He got me fooled.
It is the third base umpire's call if it's on a fly.
Yeah, if it's on a fly, but on the ground, that is the home plate umpire's call.
It is.
I get it. They're not used to working in four-man crews. We talked about this in the baseball game too, and so sometimes they ask for help when really they shouldn't be, because the way that it's set up, this is the way it should be done. Is there's a called strike on Ruby Singleton, and wonder if Singleton might even be bunting here. Runs are going to be at a premium.
Yeah, she is super quick too. So if she does get a bunt down, it's going to be tough to get her out of first base.
Third baseman DePrater playing up a little bit. They're going to let her swing away. There's a ball, and it's 1-1 strike here with Hips at second. Sorry, I'll make sure I get that added there to the scoreboard, folks. Trying to do 1,000 things at one time. 1-1 count.
The other thing is, Emma Hips is already in scoring position, so you got 3 jabs at it to
there's two
possibly
different ways.
hit her in. There's
Absolutely,
different
two different ways to look at that. The new school in baseball would say that you don't bunt here.
Emma is very fast as a base runner, and it's only 60-foot bases, so get something to the outfield, and she's probably going to score.
1-2 here to Singleton. Staying alive with a foul ball. Singleton comes in, hitting .486 on the year with a couple of homers herself, 9 doubles, 11 RBIs. Scored a team-high 30 runs, most of the season out of the leadoff spot.
Yes, they flip-flop. That's what Derek had talked to me about.
1 ball, 2 strikes here on Singleton. Young ready with the pitch. Misses, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 here on Singleton with Hips at second, and nobody out in the bottom of the Clearfield first inning. First inning again brought to you by Freedom Investment. Young ready with the 2-2. Another foul ball heading towards the parking lot.
Heading towards my truck.
You're braver than me, Denny. I just go. I stop parking over there. I park way out there.
I'm right in front of the bus, the maroon, but I thought I'm safe there.
Except there's a baseball game going on too, which I would be concerned about. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the buses kind of took a lot of spots.
2-2, another foul ball. Good job
foul.
here. Yep, that was definitely foul. Good job here by Singleton. She's battling Young tough. 197 down the left field line. 201 down the right field line here. 217, 218 kind of the center field. Obviously the pavilion out there in center. 2-2 pitch coming. Misses, and it's now 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3-2 on Singleton.
A walk here isn't really a bad thing. It does give you the force out then at third base.
Wind in the 3-2. Another foul ball. Good job by Singleton. She's right there. She's not intimidated at all here by what Kendall Young is throwing her right now.
She's a good contact hitter, and that's what you want right now to get the ball in play to get Hips to third base.
Ready with another payoff pitch. Another foul ball out of play. So heck of an at-bat here by Ruby Singleton.
Yeah, she's doing a great job fouling off pitches. And generally when that happens, when you foul off a lot in a row, it's all of a sudden starting to tilt towards the batter.
Kendall Young tosses the softball, steps back onto the rubber. Has what she wants. Another payoff delivery on the way. Another foul ball on the way.
If anything, that gets the Clearfield bench fired up when somebody's up there fouling them off.
Epic battle here between Singleton and Young. Another payoff pitch by Kendall Young. Called strike 3. Kendall Young wins the battle. Strikeout number 1 for Young. There's one away here in the Clearfield first. So that'll bring up Lauren Ressler. Pretty sure if I remember reading what I read right, Ressler, the all-time doubles leader at Clearfield High School.
She's a very dangerous hitter.
Lefty, standing way up in the box here. Swings and misses, strike 1. And that's kind of what you were talking about, Denny, about, getting up as far up in the box so that when that ball comes in, you're still seeing it before it starts maybe some of its movement.
Yeah, on a rise ball or a drop ball pitcher, if you can get up high, further in the box, you can try to catch it before it really either bites and goes down or goes up.
Fouls that one away into the netting behind home plate, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Gianna Sura, the catcher, throws it back to her pitcher, Kendall Young. Sura's dad, Dom, was a heck of a wrestler at Clarion University.
Yeah, I coached against them in high school and then watched them in college.
No balls, 2 strikes. Way up in the box now is Wrestler. And able to get a piece of that, keeps it alive. Remains no balls and 2 strikes. Hips is at second with 1 out now. She led off the inning with a double. Chris Rossetti here alongside DuBois head coach Denny Nosker. We'll have Denny's game on Tuesday against Central Mountain, 4 o'clock here at Heindel Field. We'll also have all 3 District 9 championship games here from Heindel on Monday. The ball is popped up, going over, and it's out of play. Just out of play there. Third baseman DePrater was giving it a look. The on-deck hitter Bender was trying to bend out of the way, and it was out of play, so it didn't really make much difference. And remains no balls and 2 strikes here on Wrestler. Also have one of the championship baseball games, CL versus the winner of the DuBois Central Catholic Elk County Catholic game. We'll have that as well. And maybe the second one. We're still waiting to find out who's playing in it before we can make any type of decisions on that. No balls, 2 strikes here on Bender. And there's a ball lifted out to center. Not on Bender, but on Wrestler. The center fielder, Gerg, is under it. She'll make the catch. And there's now 2 away here in the inning. As Gerg kind of snow coned out a little bit, but was able to haul it in. That'll bring up Olivia Bender.
Yep, wasn't quite deep enough to advance hips.
Again, this game being brought to you by Raleigh Family Chiropractic. And now, I don't know what this discussion's about.
Oh, he called an illegal pitch?
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did. First base umpire called an illegal pitch. That means that'll be a ball on the batter, and she'll come back. That'll be a dead ball.
Wow, that's 2 illegal pitches called on Kendall Young, if that's the case. Well, now, I don't know what's going on, because now Derek Danvers coming over to have a discussion. And
yeah, Clearfield's now talking. St. Mary's coach is coming out. They're all talking.
Oh, and so...
Wrestler's going to be back in the box.
Oh, that's a change in wow. That is a big time
Yep.
Wow, that's big.
That could be huge.
That could be huge here. And now that should make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes if memory serves right. I think it was an 0-2 pitch. So Wrestler, after the illegal pitch, has another opportunity here after we thought she had flown out to center field. So Kendall Young now called for 2 illegal pitches. And how does that start working into a pitcher's mind frame? I remember a couple of years ago when DuBois Central was in the state championship game, I think it was Rubel got called for a couple of those, and it really seemed to throw her off her game.
Yeah, then the pitcher starts thinking about her feet, where they're at, where she's landing, and instead of focusing on what she really needs to focus on, which is obviously the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes here to Wrestler with a second life after the illegal pitch. And this time she lines it in. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to get past the left fielder, Raleigh, and go all the way into the corner, giving Clearfield a 1-0 lead. On their way to third is Wrestler, and that illegal pitch has become a massive story in this game already.
Oh, that's going to be the talk of the town right there. The first base umpire is the one that called the illegal pitch. So that's why it was not called right away. We didn't see it because he's out of our field of view. But he did come walking in and had his arm out. So he obviously saw something.
So Wrestler given second life, triples down into the left field corner, and it's a 1-0 Clearfield lead.
Usually, if your first base umpire calls an illegal pitch, it isn't the line issue. It's bringing your foot off the mound, off the pitching rubber, and replanting.
But, I'm watching Young, and she's definitely coming real close on every pitch right now to having that call. She's taking it to the extreme.
Yeah, that's one thing we picked up on her as well, is we watch her.
Now, could that have been something that Derek Danver might have mentioned to the umpires before the game?
If he didn't, I would have. If it was playing me, I mean, I definitely put that thought in their ear.
No balls, 2 strikes here on Bender. Bender fly out of play, heading towards Denny's truck again.
Yeah, I think I'm safe.
Yeah, I think you're good.
That's why they have insurance.
Rather not have to deal with the deductible now.
No.
Speaking of insurance, you can get insurance at Swift Kennedy & Company here in DuBois. SwiftKennedyandCo.com. And there's a ball lined into center field right at the center fielder. And then for some reason, the runner didn't tag. Now she does, and she's going to score anyhow as Gerg's throw is up the line.
That could have been a major issue, but she got back in time and tagged up and made it.
So the illegal pitch called when Wrestlers at the plate has led to 2 runs here. This inning would have been over. Yeah. Instead, it's 2-0 Clearfield. It would have been 0-0. And in a game where runs could be at a premium, that is going to loom large.
You give Emma two runs as a lead out there in the mound, she's going to be tough to score on.
Federer at the plate now. Alana Federer takes strike 1. And just how it can change on one call. We've seen that already here. The illegal pitch called by the first base umpire. And, you wonder, when we'll get to this in a second here, 0-1, fouled off. But then you wonder, in a normal game, you only have 2 umpires. Yep. And that umpire would have been in the middle of the infield at that point. Would he have called? He never would have seen it.
Never would have seen it. Now you have 4 umpires. You got 2 more sets of eyes looking, and there's an umpire that's watching that pitcher every pitch. That's his responsibility.
No balls, 2 strikes here on Federer. Fouls it off. I saw that in the city game, not your game, but the boys' game, the baseball game. There were 4 umpires, and we had a situation where there was a ball fouled off of a guy's leg that nobody caught except for the third base umpire who wouldn't have been there. Mm-hmm. And there was another one with an interference at third base that wouldn't have been caught, except that, again, you had a third base umpire there. So a game does change with 4 umpires, no question.
Correct.
I'm not saying it changes for the worse. It just changes. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one away. Remains 0-2 on Federer. But, that's something the players have to adjust to in the postseason because that's not something they see all season. And, maybe Kendall Young gets away with something in the regular season that she can't get away with in the postseason. She's not the first one that's had to deal with this.
No, and it's not like she's doing it on purpose.
No.
It's just, the regular season, you don't get that call possibly because you don't have an umpire looking at you.
So 0-2 here on Federer. Federer reaches out, and she drives it into center. Gerg comes over and makes the catch. And the inning is over, but not before Clearfield scores 2 runs on 2 hits. There was no error, but 1 massive illegal pitch call. Nobody left on base. At the end of an inning, it's Clearfield leading over St. Mary's 2-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Whether you're booking a wedding, senior pictures, or those precious family moments, Nikki's Photography is for you. Special moments within a family, big or small, can be so beautifully caught on camera, and Nikki Funk would love to be on the other side of that camera for you. Give her a call today at 724-600-5850.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
We're back here at Heindel Field. We go to the second inning with Clearfield up 2-0. Leading off for St. Mary's is Kara Hansloven. She'll be followed by Gianna Sura and Gianna Gerg. Second inning brought to you by Bimel Softball and Baseball. Bimel Softball and Baseball. Find out more at bimelbaseball.com. Bimel Baseball, Softball and Baseball, where hard work pays off. That's bimelbaseball.com. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Hansloven. Hansloven having another great season, 382, 3 home runs.
Yeah, she's a very good hitter.
Last year, as a freshman, battled through some injury situations. 2 balls and a strike. Still had a fantastic freshman year. Ball fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's not always this way, but this year in District 9, definitely the best softball was played at the higher levels between your team, Denny, Clearfield, St. Mary's. Hard for me to say which one of you was the best, but you guys were all right there together.
Yeah, I mean, I think any given day, one team could beat the other.
That ball was fouled out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes count remains. And then it drops down. I think Du Bois Central's in that conversation in the next level. Johnsonburg's in that conversation. Cranberry in that conversation. So is Forest Area, which is something really cool to see.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Forest Area. I was like kind of shocked when I read that in the paper today.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Forest Area co-op between North Clarion and Forest Area, both Forest Area schools. Just a heck of a story. We'll get into that here in a moment. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Hansloven. Hansloven, a little floater. Shortstop Federer comes off, makes the catch, 1 away. No, Forest Area, again, that co-op, and it started last year, not the co-op, but what you're seeing happening now. They had a nice season last year, ended up losing to Elk County Catholic in the opening round in a slugfest. Had a lot of the players coming back. The one question mark was they were graduating their pitcher. Well, it turns out they have a sophomore pitcher, probably better than the pitcher they had a year ago in Izzy Flick, and now they're in the championship game for the first time in program history. And is a swing and a miss here by Sarah. But I'll tell you what, Izzy Flick might be, and this is nothing against Morgan Tyler, might be the best Class A pitcher I've seen this year. And, I think that if they don't let the moment get too big, they could stun the world and maybe win the District 9 title. As that ball is bunted fouled, no balls and 2 strikes. And what it is that they've got some speed and some contact at the top of the order. They've got some mashers in the middle of the order. And really, no real weak spot in the lineup, which is something you don't see very often in single A.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen him play. I don't know anything about him, but what you're describing sounds like a recipe for success. So.
There's a swing and a miss by Sarah. She's strikeout victim number 3, and beyond all that, just the story. Forest Area Athletics isn't exactly a hotbed for success in District 9, even with some of the co-ops they have with North Clarion. Their girls soccer has been okay because of the co-op, but first Forest County team to make a district championship game since the West Forest girls in basketball in 2010. That ball's bunted. It's going to let it go fouled. Strike 1.
I was wondering if St. Mary's would start putting some small ball down here.
So looking forward to that game on Monday. Looking forward to the Johnsonburg Cranberry game on Monday. We'll also have Karn City and Punxsutawney rematch from last year. Game won by Punxsy, who went on a tear in the playoffs a year ago. Yeah. No balls, 1 strike. That ball is fouled out of play. No balls and 2 strikes.
She faked bunt, brought the bat back, and tried to swing, get Clearfield moving a little bit.
Gerg's at bat, brought to you by Gerg Insurance and Financial Services. His office is in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. That's her uncle. Give Ed Gerg a call today at 814-781-1020 for an appointment. Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for. That ball is lofted. Foul.
I might have to help you on
that.
this.
Yeah, you might have to help me on the balls down the right field line there. I completely blocked out. I didn't think about that when I picked where I was sitting here. And Maine's 0-2 on Gerg. Little low, but that's trouble, and it's a fair ball. Fair ball, and it's going to go around the fence over there, and it's going to be a 2-out double for Gianna Gerg.
This is big for St. Mary's. If they can push this run across, then cut that lead in half.
That ball was just fair, and then, Denny, you play a lot of games here. You know that those fences can become an issue.
Well, anything on turf, when the ball hits, it's spinning, it takes off. You saw the play in the first inning on wrestlers hit the left field. When it hit, it shot back to the left. Anything can happen.
Lindsey Ryder at the plate trying to pick up Gerg from second. I feel like they've dropped Ryder down in the lineup a little bit too here today. Called ball one. Did a St. Mary's game against Johnsonburg. That was a heck of a game in the Elk County Tournament Championship game. It went 9 innings. It was just heck of a softball game. Back to Forest area, they got 3 losses. Denny, 1 to Carn City 6-2, 1 to Cranberry 13-12, and those 2 teams are playing on Monday too. The other loss was a 6-2 loss to Montauk, who was last year's champion. So, they're battle tested. So is DuBois Central Catholic. You never say DuBois Central is not the favorite until somebody beats them.
Correct. I mean, they've got the playoff experience on their side.
Absolutely, and George Heigl has a machine going at Central, and ball's fouled out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Ryder.
One of the things just to point out, you watch Emma pitch, her feet aren't even close to those lines. She stands right in the middle of the rubber, and watch her front foot.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. So St. Mary's, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the second inning. It is Clearfield 2, St. Mary's nothing. You're watching high school softball on D910sports.com, powered by Raleigh Family Chiropractic.
Welcome to Raleigh Family Chiropractic, where your health and well-being comes first. Located at 634 South St. Mary Street, our mission is to improve the quality of your life. We know that health is so much more than just not feeling pain. We strive to have our patients reach their fullest innate potential. Raleigh Family Chiropractic is a modern facility known for its range of chiropractic techniques and other services. Call us today for an appointment at 814-834-1045.
Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond in competition in their life? One who shows sportsmanship, compassion for others? The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is made for them. The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is for a high school athlete who has competed in at least 1 full season in either District 9 or District 10, and who displays the qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. To donate to the scholarship fund or to find out more about the award, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL award.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
Back here at Heindel Field, 2-0 Clearfield as we head to the bottom of inning number 2. It'll be Bumberger, Hertland, and Benton for Derek Danvers Bison against Kendall Young. Second inning again brought to you by Beimel Softball and Baseball. Beimel Softball and Baseball located in St. Mary's. Find out more at BeimelBaseball.com. Beimel Softball and Baseball, where hard work pays off. Like Beimel doing great things up there at Beimel Baseball and Softball and Baseball. Notice, Denny, and I mean, you know that from your experiences here in DuBois, the towns that take their ball seriously are generally the places that have a lot of success.
Oh yeah, nowadays you gotta, the girls gotta like almost play year round. With travel ball through the summer, and then wintertime you get an indoor facility where you can get some swings in, the pitchers can pitch. It shows.
No balls and 2 strikes here on Bumbarger. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the second strikeout for Kendall Young. 1 away here in the second.
Mm-hmm.
It'll bring up Hertline. Kylie Hertline at the plate. Hertlin, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I messed that up at least once today. Did have an opportunity to do both of these teams earlier in the year, so I am at least somewhat familiar. I Danny, you only got to see them one more time than I did because you got to see St. Mary's twice. I only saw them once.
Yeah, we play St. Mary's every year, twice on our schedule. We're both in the Central Penn League as well, which most time you play schools twice.
Congratulations on winning the Central Penn League title this year.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, it was one of our goals that we had written down.
Ball one strike. I'm sure another one would be to get that game on Tuesday.
That is a goal as well.
Ball one strike here. Hertland. Swing and a miss. She chased one upstairs, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You get a rise ball pitcher. If that batter swings at one high, your next pitch is about 6 inches higher, and see if she goes again.
Today's game being brought to you by Icy Inc. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy. ICYYinc.com. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Hertland. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Young. She's got 3 of those, and there's 2 away here in the Clearfield second inning. Bring up Alexis Benton, the right fielder. First pitch to Benton, called strike 1. So Young seeming to settle in here a little bit here in the second inning.
Yeah, she looks a little better this inning than the first.
No balls, 1 strike. It's on the outside, called for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And wearing 00.
Boy, she's up there. She's crowding the plate.
Yeah, just barely in the batter's box there.
Mm-hmm.
1 ball, 1 strike on Benton. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. So now Young looking to strike out the side here in inning number 2. Young set, ready with the 1-2 delivery. Hits her. So she hits Benton with that pitch, and so Clearfield with a runner at first now, and 2 outs for the number 9 hitter, Alexis Cole, the designated player.
Could be a reason why she's crowding the plate.
Unfortunately, there's times where I've seen umpires not give the first base there, which just drives me nuts. But
you got to make an attempt to get out of the way.
I know, but it's,
I know.
Anything can be considered an attempt to get out of the way.
Yes.
So now Young looks over to the dugout, kind of shrugs. It was something that she was having a conversation with her coaching staff about. There's a called strike. Quick throw down. They picked off Benton over at first. So Sir is able to pick off Benton and end the inning. So for Clearfield in the second, no runs, no hits. There was a hit batter, nobody left on base. We head to the third inning here at Heindel Field in DuBois. It is Clearfield 2, St. Mary's nothing. You're watching high school softball on D9 and 10 Sports.com, powered by Raleigh Family Chiropractic in St. Mary's.
Howdy, rodeo fans. The 62nd North Washington Rodeo is scheduled for August 16th through the 20th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 p.m. with the show starting at 8. Come early and eat dinner in the social hall between 4 and 7. Nightly specials will be offered. Can't make dinner? No problem. There'll be lots of concession options available during the show. Grounds are located at 2225 Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. For more information, visit northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. The show goes on, rain or shine.
Now is a great time to get your VoIP phone or security system installed by Computer Support. Computer Support also has laptops and printers in stock, and remote and on-site service calls are available. Computer Support in Clarion has kept computers up and running for over 38 years. Find out more at computersup.com or call 814-226-7456.
Back here at Heindel Field in DuBois, we head to the third inning. It is 2-0 Clearfield. Mosier, Raleigh, and DePrater for the Lady Dutch. 8-9-1. Foul ball here by Mosier. Mosier's comes in hitting 214 on the year. Does have a homer, 6 RBIs. Shows bunt, bunts it foul. I think she got a piece of that. Maybe she didn't. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know, but she offered, so it's a strike.
Yeah,
anyway.
either way you look at it, it's no balls and 2 strikes. It's now Bumbarger at third, kind of backs up a little bit now.
I doubt she'll try it again with 2 strikes on her.
Hip set. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down on strikes goes Mosier. That is strikeout number 5 for Emma Hips. Bring up Danielle Raleigh. And today's game being brought to you by Raleigh Family Chiropractic. It's Danielle's dad. Special thanks to them for getting on board to do this. Make sure we could do this. She tries to hold up. Strike 1. People don't understand, Denny. You know, District 9 charges us money to do these games, and I got other costs involved. So when all these local sponsors in different areas step up to do their games, it is much appreciated. She lays down a bunt foul.
Well, yeah, I think, Chris, you do a good job of bringing high school sports to the people that maybe can't come to the game or distance away. And with the price of gas nowadays, they'd rather just watch it on the internet or
I laugh because of the number of trips I've made to DuBois this spring with gas over $4 a gallon. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Raleigh goes down on strikes. Strikeout victim number 6 for Emma Hips. No, but we're trying it. The funny thing was when we started the company last year, video streaming was the last thing on our mind, and it just sort of came into being, and glad that we can do it. And found out it was a little easier to do than we probably ever imagined. Upgraded a little bit this year. Hopefully as we move forward, we can upgrade even more as we move forward. So brings up Rosa DePrater, and Prater fouls that one away. People, it's a lot of work between the video broadcast and all the written content that we're trying to produce. And I hope people really enjoy what we're doing out there. I think they do. I hear a lot of great things from people. So, doing our best for the athletes in District 9 and District 10. Looking forward to a couple different things this year. I'm glad we're going to get an all-star softball game back this year. The Chad Miller group from Louisville Slugger Science is going to do a District 9, District 10 all-star softball game.
No, didn't even know anything about it.
Right here at Heindel Field at the middle of June.
Okay.
1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2 balls and a strike.
I'm assuming it has to be for the seniors.
Yeah, it's for the seniors.
Graduating seniors.
Yeah, for the graduating seniors. And interesting. I'm going to have to talk to Chad. I was told that all the coaches were told, and finding out that that's not the case, and we're only a couple weeks away. So to make sure there's a couple players from DuBois that deserve to be in that game. Ball is popped up, and it is going to be out of play into the bleachers down there. Bounces back. Talk about weird bounces. That ball bounced right back into the field where the third baseman Bumbarger grabs it. It's now 2 balls, 2 strikes on DePrater. She struck out in the first. We're in the third. This third inning brought to you by Nikki's Photography. Whether you're looking for wedding, senior pictures of those precious family moments, Nikki's Photography is there for you. Call her today at 724-6000-5850. That's 724-6000-5850. And there's strike 3, another strikeout as Emma Hibb strikes out the side. We'll head to the bottom of the third inning here in DuBois with Clearfield leading St. Mary's 2-0. You're watching high school softball on D9and10sports.com, powered by Raleigh Family Chiropractic. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at Hunter Station.
Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond in competition in their life? One who shows sportsmanship, compassion for others? The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is made for them. The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is for a high school athlete who has competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10, and who displays the qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. To donate to the scholarship fund or to find out more about the award, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL award.
To the bottom of inning number 3. Clearfield 2-0, and that 2 runs didn't come without a little bit of controversy. An illegal pitch call on Kendall Young on a ball that was flown out by Wrestler back in the first inning. Got another chance. She ends up tripling home a run and then scoring herself to give us the 2-0 Clearfield lead. Is leading off here is Alexis Cole. She was in the batter's box when Benton was picked off first to end the Clearfield second. She takes strike 1 now, swings through that and strike 2. And it's a big pickoff because instead of starting with the top of the order right now, instead you've got the bottom of the order and maybe an opportunity to get that first out pretty quickly.
Yeah, that was big.
So it's no balls, 2 strikes on Cole. Hips is next, followed by Singleton. Kendall Young rubs the softball. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Kendall Young. 1 away here in the third. Once again, third inning brought to you by Nikki's Photography. Whether you're booking a wedding, senior pictures of those precious family moments, Nikki Photography is for you. Special moments within a family, big or small, can be beautifully. Oh, they're going to intentionally walk Hips here. It's an interesting decision. Really is. I get it, I guess, but it's very interesting to me that you would just automatically, especially with the way, it's not like Singleton who comes in hitting 486, and then, we've already seen Wrestler at 411 triple. I think you might be asking for some trouble here.
I'm wondering if that number 9 hitter didn't lead off that inning, if they'd have done the same thing. So that's what I think. That was huge last inning.
So now Wrestler shows bunt. Hips is heading towards second, throw down, and she's out.
She is out.
She is out. What a throw by Gianna Sura to the shortstop, Hanslow, and right on the bag. So the decision to intentionally walk works out because Hips gets thrown out trying to steal the bag.
Speaking with Derek over the weekend, he had commented that Emma's never been thrown out, I don't think, in her career.
Well, if that was the case, that has now changed.
Yes.
So 2 outs and a no ball, 1 strike count here on. Now what are we waiting on?
I don't know. Wait.
Oh,
she got blood. Possibly.
Well, back to Nikki Funk Photography here. Poor Nikki. I've been trying to read her read here for a while. Special moments with family, big or small, can be so beautifully caught on camera. And Nikki Funk would love to be on the other side of that camera for you. Call her at 724-6000-5850. That's 724-6000-5850. Sorry about that, Nikki. Nikki, actually one of the assistant coaches for Clearfield. So no balls, 1 strike. Everything seems to be good to go here. There's a called strike 2 on Singleton, and
I think she just got her bare hand and was covering the ball up in the glove, and the throw was right on the base and just happened to slide right into it.
The 0-2 pitch, and there's a line drive, base hit by Singleton, and that's I guess why I'm not a huge fan of having the caught stealing there, because I like my situation here. I just like Singleton, and I like Wrestler.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I'm sure. Coach Danver was anticipating her getting that bag, and then that would have been a run right there.
Yes, that's absolutely 100%. Well, it's a base hit for Singleton. She's at first for 2 outs for Wrestler now. Now Wrestler hits another triple. It'll score the run no matter what. Probably anything in the gap would at this point. Oh. That ball is just ripped.
It's foul.
But it's foul. She ripped it, hit it out of the ballpark, but hit it out of the ballpark foul.
Yeah, that one had a chance for probably the fountain going over it if it had been fair.
That is just a long strike. So Young looking on the outside corner here. Now Wrestler, just a little looper. That's going to get out there for a base hit. It's going to roll a little bit, heading towards third. Is Singleton to throw there? Is not in time.
Kind of a weird slide, but.
So Wrestler will get the single, goes to second on the throw. And so it's second and third and 2 outs. And now the caught stealing definitely looms large.
Yes, it does. I think Singleton didn't know whether to go feet first or head first, and she decided to go about halfway of both.
Now, see, if you're going to intentionally walk somebody, I think I'd intentionally walk Bender right now.
I would now. I'd put her on, and then you have a four-side anywhere. She's more of a dangerous hitter than your next batter.
Yeah, Federer on deck. Nothing against a lot of
No.
Federer. She hitting 217, and yeah, they're going to put her on.
Yeah, that's not smart.
That's this one I completely understand. Is Bender is hitting 393 with 9 home runs, and in the batter coming up to the plate, Federer 217 with a homer. Has driven in 15 though, and that tells me that at 217 she's been able to get the clutch hits. Now we're going to get a runner over there for Bender. That is going to be number 4, Paige Hauser. So Hauser will run for Bender, the catcher. That's a courtesy running situation there, not a pinch running situation.
Federer had 2 hits against us when we played him, so she's no slouch with the bat.
Again, Federer 15 for 69 15 for 69, 15 hits, 15 RBIs. Again, that just tells me that the hits, when they come, are clutch hits.
They count, yeah. And this is one of those situations it would count.
Yeah, and this is a big situation in this game. 2-0. St. Mary's can't afford another run to get against here on the board as it's taken for a strike. So no balls and 1 strike on Federer. She flew out the center to end the first inning. So she was able to get good contact in that first inning against Young. That ball was popped up. That's shortstop Hansloven there, a couple steps into the outfield grass, and Young is able to pitch around the bases loaded. In the third for Clearfield, no runs, a pair of hits, a pair of intentional walks. There was a big caught stealing, and the bases were left loaded. We head to the 4th inning. It is Clearfield 2, St. Mary's nothing. This is the District 9 Class 4A championship game powered by Raleigh Chiropractic in St. Mary's.
Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9and10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
So we head here to the 4th inning. Got to unload the bases there from the top of the inning. Too much going on here still. Top of the 4th for St. Mary's. They will lead off with Olivia Eccles, Kendall Young, and Kara Hansloven. 2, 3, and 4 against Emma Hips, who's been dealing so far, giving up 1 hit, struck out 7. Didn't catch what that was. Ball 1. Eccles, one of the strikeout victims. That was a little high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. So now Hips takes a little stroll behind the circle, collecting her thoughts, I'm sure, after getting behind 2-0. Knowing full well Eccles, 405 hitter. Here's a called strike.
Yeah, Eccles is a good hitter. You got to be careful here with 2, 3, 4 batters for them.
2 balls, 1 strike on Eccles. Train coming through town. Right on schedule. That's inside. It's now 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Eccles.
And you wonder if that caught stealing is weighing in on Emma's mind. Sometimes pitchers take things out to the circle they probably shouldn't.
Here's a called strike, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes on Eccles. So 3-2 on Eccles. Hips stands back onto the rubber. Ready with the payoff pitch. That ball is fouled away. Remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. To send Matt over, get us a baseball score. Can't quite tell what it is from here. Johnsonburg beating Brookville 8-2 in the third in the baseball game next door. Ground ball, third baseman Bumbarger on the bounce, throws across the diamond, one away. It's a good job there, Denny, by by Hips coming back after falling behind in the count to get the ground out.
Yeah, she doesn't give up many walks. Even if she gets behind on the batter, you're next to her right there.
This is a day, though, Denny, where Clarion Limestone's Bryson UR walked 7 guys all season, walked 5 today and hit 2 guys.
Oh,
so it's one of those days. Sun's starting to come back out, though. Looks like maybe the dark clouds that weren't looking good earlier. Here's Kendall Young. That's going to be a base hit to right field.
Oh.
Throw comes into first. It goes over the head of the first baseman wrestler, but backing up on the play was Bender, the catcher. Well, that was a good job by Bender doing her job, backing up, and 1 out single for Kendall Young. And
I'm sure they'll courtesy.
Yeah, I'm going to guess they're going
to
run for her.
Yep.
It's coming out to run. Number 2, that would be Sophia Benjamin to run here for Kendall Young, courtesy runner for the pitcher. Kara Hounsloven at the plate. She popped up to the shortstop, Federer, in her first at bat. Glad to have you along for this fantastic District 9 Class 4A championship game, sponsored by Raleigh Chiropractic. 4th inning brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group. John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial. Palmieri Financial Group is located in Ward with lots of clients in St. Mary's. Fouling the pitch back there is Hansloven. Hits off the metal roof, rolls backwards. No balls, 1 strike here on Hansloven with the courtesy runner Benjamin at first. Emma Hibbs set, deals. That ball is fouled out of play.
Yep.
No balls and 2 strikes. So 0-2 on Hansloven. Suro would be next. Wine in the 0-2. It's a little high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Regardless of the outcome of this game, I know St. Mary's is going to be glad this is the last time they got to face Emma Hips.
Yeah, she'll be graduating. They won't have to worry about her next year.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Chases one a little high, but is able to foul it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, it remains.
Although one thing, the classifications changed next year, and I was just looking at Bellefonte, which is up at 5A with us, will now be 4A next year. So they'll be entering the mix from District 6, and I believe they had 22 freshmen or sophomores playing for them this year.
1-2 pitch. There's a line drive. That's going to get down into left field. Nice play there by the left fielder, Twig, to get the ball in. She snow-coned it, but was able to get it in, and that's going to hold Benjamin at second. And
that was big.
That could loom big there. Is Hansloven with the 2-strike single, though, and now it's first and second and just 1 out for Sura.
That ball gets by her, and probably 1 run's going to score, and Hansloven will be at second. Hansloven had that knee injury, I think what you alluded to last year or 2 years ago, so she's not as fast as she used to be, but she's still a very dangerous hitter.
So Sura stepping to the plate. Sophomore catcher. Swings and misses, strike 1. Struck out in her first plate appearance in the 2nd inning. Emma Hips trying to work around raindrops for the first time in this game. The ball's inside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 on Sura. Benjamin at second. Hansloven at first. Swing and a miss. She blew that one right by Sura, and it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 and 2 on Gianna Sura with runners at first and second for St. Mary's, as it looks like Matt Eccles just telling her, hey, go with the pitch and just let the pitch do the work for you. Fouls it off.
Foul tip.
Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, she was doing the fake bunt, bring it back and swing through, but when you have a really, really fast pitcher, it's tough to catch back up to it.
1-2. That ball's fouled away. Remains 1-2 on Sura. Some good at bats this inning by St. Mary's.
Second time through the lineup, generally you should improve. Third time through the lineup is when you might be able to make some noise.
Some fans have taken out to the bleachers out in left field here. Setting up on the outside is Bender, and Sura is able to get a piece of it. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bender set up way outside on that one.
Yeah, this is one of those counts where as a pitcher, you don't want to give them anything too good to hit. Let's see if they'll chase a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hip set, delivers. Another foul ball by Sura. I mean, great at bat here. Remains 1-2. Just joining us, Clearfield, 2 in the first after an illegal pitch call. When Lauren Ressler was at the plate, gave Ressler new life after she had flown out, and she ended up tripling and then scoring. She had an RBI triple and then scored a run on a sacrifice fly. That's where we stand, 2-0 Clearfield here in the fourth.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. She got Sura chasing one above her eyes, and there's 2 away.
And that's where you want one of those pitches when it's a 1-2 count.
So I'll bring up Gianna Gerg. Gerg has a double in this game. Doubled to left in her first at bat. A double here would most likely tie the game.
It would definitely bring in 1.
Ground ball. Second baseman has a little trouble with it. She flips and there's no outs. And now the runner's going to come home and she's going to score. So the second baseman, Hertline, had a little trouble with it. Tried to flip late to Feder. Feder couldn't handle the ball. Boy, I almost want to charge 2 errors on one play there because the first error allows the runner to score to reach safely, and the second one allowed the runner to score.
I would probably agree with you because I don't think she'd have came home had fielded cleanly.
So the error on the second baseman Hertline, and then the error on the allows Gerg to reach safely at first, Hansloven to take second, and then the courtesy runner Benjamin comes around when the shortstop Federer couldn't catch the ball. And so it's 2-1 here, and it's no balls, and I do believe 2 strikes on Lindsay Ryder. So St. Mary's gets a run back thanks to.
They called something. Left the base early.
So they're going to say that the runner at second left early?
Runner
first left early. My goodness, has there been some. So that'll end the inning. St. Mary's does get a run. It is 2-1 as we head to the bottom of inning number 4.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Whether you're booking a wedding, senior pictures, or those precious family moments, Nikki's Photography is for you. Special moments within a family, big or small, can be so beautifully caught on camera, and Nikki Funk would love to be on the other side of that camera for you. Give her a call today at 724-600-5850.
Back here in DuBois, couple of massive calls by the first base umpire. I'm not saying they were wrong calls. I'm just saying they were 2 massive calls. The illegal pitch in the first inning, and now the runner left early call here in the 4th inning, and then both of them have gone against St. Mary's. And I wouldn't blame you if you were a St. Mary's fan or coaching staff right now if you're a little upset with the first base umpire.
You may be upset, but when you're four umpires, he's staring right at it. So if you do leave early, or if it's you lift your foot as a pitcher, he's looking at it. You can't get away with what you usually can with 2 umpires.
So here in the 4th for Clearfield, it'll be Bumberger, Hertland, and Benton. Again, fourth inning brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group. Find them on Facebook or call 814-230-9055. Strike one from Kendall Young. 2-1, though. This game still very much in the balance. Now, after the Clearfield double error helped St. Mary's score a run in the top of this fourth inning. And all right, Emma Hip should have been out of the inning. Got the ground ball to second, but the second baseman Hertland, the batter right now, or not, Hertland's next, but Hertland had a little trouble fielding that ball, and then it became from bad to worse when the shortstop Federer couldn't handle it, and there's a quick strikeout for Kendall Young. That's strikeout number 5 for Young as Bumberger goes down. It'll bring up Hertland. Hertland is 0 for 1, struck out in her only plate appearance back in the second inning. Ball. First pitch showing bunt, takes a strike. Strike one. No balls, one strike here on Hertland. Benton is next. Kendall Young ready with the delivery.
Oh.
Got the umpire. Straight back.
That's one as a catcher. You go out and talk to your pitcher and buy some time.
She just asked him. He said he was okay.
Okay.
He didn't even seem to flinch on that.
No.
Not even a flinch. No balls, 2 strikes. I flinch sometimes when the ball comes back up here to me. No balls, 2 strikes. Wind in the delivery. That ball is popped up. First baseman Ryder has a play on it. She'll make the catch in foul territory. And there's 2 away here in the Clearfield fourth inning. We'll bring up right fielder Alexis Benton. Benton was hit by a pitch, but then picked off back in the second inning. Today's game being brought to you by Tonesta Builders Supply and Home Improvement Center. As that ball is popped up, Sarah doesn't know where it's at. I don't know if she'd have been able to catch it or not, but she didn't know where it was at. Never even gave it a try. You can check out Tonesta Builders online at tonestabuilders.us. It's being brought to you by Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville, your friendly hometown supermarket. Check out the weekly specials at mikesbilo.com. Wine in the 0-1.
Oh, hit her
again. She's now been hit by 2 pitches. So Benton gotten on base the hard way twice now.
She's shaking her hand on this one. That caught her right above the elbow and the forearm.
That never feels good there.
No. They say it's a funny bone, but I don't think it's too funny.
No, not funny at all. So her manager, Eric Danver, is going to go over and make sure she's okay. While he does that, I'm going to remind you that today's game being brought to you by the North Washington Rodeo. The North Washington Rodeo will take place August 16th through the 20th. Come see your favorite events, including bronc riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and more. Gates open at 6 with the show starting at 8. For more information, go to northwashingtonbfd.com/rodeo. Ever been to a rodeo, Denny?
When I was young out in Cody, Wyoming, which is where, rodeos are big out there, but I'm talking I was real young, like 5 years old.
Were you born out in Wyoming?
No,
Denny?
we just, my parents, every summer we went on vacation. This was a 3-week journey.
I did a rodeo in Houston, Texas.
Well, that's big down there too.
Big time. My brother.
Everything's big in Texas.
Everything's big in Texas. My brother lives in Texas. He'll tell you that everything's big in Texas.
I have a sister lives outside of Houston, so
maybe they're in the same place. No ball. Here's swing and a miss by Cole. Cole struck out back in the third. That would have been just last inning.
Yep. I noticed she didn't get very big of a lead this time.
No, after getting picked off, especially with Emma Hips. I don't want to see that intentional walk again, I don't think. Be interesting to see what would happen if she gets on here and Hips is at the plate. Tries to bunt. That ball is going to land, and it's going to be fielded by the third baseman, DePrater. Nice play by the first baseman. That was actually the second baseman, Eccles, over there covering, I do believe.
It was.
To haul in a high throw, and nice play by both DePrater and Eccles to end the inning. For Clearfield in the fourth. No runs, no hits. There was a hit batter, 1 left on base. We head to the fifth. It is Clearfield 2, St. Mary's 1. You're watching high school softball on D9 and 10sports.com, powered by Raleigh Family Chiropractic.
Welcome to Raleigh Family Chiropractic, where your health and well-being comes first. Located at 634 South St. Mary Street, our mission is to improve the quality of your life. We know that health is so much more than just not feeling pain. We strive to have our patients reach their fullest innate potential. Raleigh Family Chiropractic is a modern facility known for its range of chiropractic techniques and other services. Call us today for an appointment at 814-834-1045.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Here at Heindel Field, 2-1 in favor of Clearfield as we're now in the fifth inning. One ball, one strike on Lindsey Ryder. Ryder was at the plate when they called Gerg for leaving early last inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a call. There's another strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fifth inning brought to you by Gerg Insurance and Financial Services offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 781-1020 for an appointment or quote today. Swing and a miss. Down goes Ryder. That's strikeout number 8 for Hips, I do believe. 1 away. So Gerg Insurance, caring for things you care for. 1 away here for Lauren Mosier. Mosier was a strikeout victim back in the third. Called strike 1. So strikeout number 9 that was for Hips. Still don't think I'll see anything like I saw from Kylie Lingenfelter here against St. Mary's in the 2018 championship. 10-0 win in 5 innings. All 15 outs by Lingenfelter that game were recorded by strikeout, Denny. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, she was good. And it's real quick, I'll add to that story. They had 2 losses that year, and one of them was to us. And it was my daughter was pitching against her. We went down there, and we attempted 16 bunts on them and beat them 2-1.
They didn't lose very many games that year as they won the state title.
They did.
Swing and a miss. Down goes Mosier, and there's 2 away. Strikeout number 10 for Emma Hips. But yeah, I'll never forget. And I asked her after the game, like, were you more nervous for that than some of the no-hitters you threw? And she's like, absolutely. I knew I recorded every out by strikeout. You know, to record every out by strikeout, no matter the length of the game, is a pretty impressive feat.
Oh, that is definitely impressive. She was a top-notch pitcher, and she's actually, I believe, still pitching for Penn State University.
I think you were correct. 0-1 here on Danielle Raleigh. Raleigh struck out back in the third. Starting to become a little overcast again. Bunts through, and there's strike 2. 9-2 over at the baseball game next door is Johnsonburg, the defending champion, all over Brookville. They'll play the winner of the Red Bank. There's strike 3, and Hip strikes out the side here in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Raleigh Family Chiropractic High School Softball on D910sports.com.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
Beimel Softball and Baseball is an indoor softball and baseball training facility located in St. Mary's. Beimel Baseball and Softball is targeted towards the development of area baseball and softball individuals and team programs and provides a medium whereby our area youth can develop skills both on an athletic and personal level. Find out more at BeimelBaseball.com. Beimel Softball and Baseball, where hard work pays off.
back here at Heindel Field is Clearfield leads St. Mary's 2-1. Emma Hips will lead off here in the 5th inning for Clearfield. So Hips leading off. Are they gonna? They're gonna walk her leading off. My goodness.
Yep.
I mean, I get it, but she's hitting 470 with 7 homers. She's not Babe Ruth. Like it's. I could get if you were doing this to Natalie Bowser of Keystone to some extent. I'm not sure I'm putting the leadoff runner, the leadoff batter on in a 2-1 game in the 5th inning. I don't like that strategy.
That's a tough call. That's on the coach there.
I mean, again, I love Emma Hips.
There's a foul.
Oh, just foul. Oh my goodness, Singleton came really close.
Look at that ball go. That thing ricochets. Once it gets to that corner.
Yeah, it goes everywhere.
I mean, we kind of have an advantage. We play here a little bit, a couple times. We know the ricochet you get out there.
You played a couple more than just a couple times this year, Denny, because of the weather. You guys probably played here more this year than you've played in ever.
Add up the last 3 seasons combined.
0-1 on Singleton with Hips at first. That's in the dirt, and it's ball 1. And I'm not a big fan of intentionally walking the first batter of the inning. Again, it's not. I mean, that's not to take anything away from Emma Hips. She is hitting 470, but it's an automatic when you intentionally walk her. That ball is hit to deep left field. Going back on as a left fielder, Raleigh. It's over her head, and then they get a good bounce.
Ground rule.
That was a fortuitous bounce for St. Mary's right now because Hips would have easily scored. If it had been another foot or so over to the left, it probably wouldn't have bounced over.
Now's do you walk Wrestler to load him up and get your force out?
Teams haven't been determined in no time.
Okay, it's a double-A game in between District 4 and District 10. That's right. I remember that now. District 10 double-A. It's one of those situations where they had to figure out the 2 second-place teams were going to have to play to figure out who got to go to the state playoffs. As Wrestler fouls this one off, and so this is why I'm not a big fan of that intentional walk, Denny, because now, the double and it's 2nd and 3rd and nobody out, and it sets up perfectly for Clearfield now.
Like 3-4 hitters coming up.
Yeah, you didn't make Hips earn her way on base here.
No, you did not.
0-1 pitch here to Wrestler.
I could understand maybe pitching around her. Don't give her anything really, really good to hit and
absolutely
make her earn. If you walk her, then you walk her.
Yeah, absolutely. But to just say, hey, to go take first without throwing a pitch, I mean, even if she's hitting, once every 2 at bats, she doesn't get on. When you intentionally walk her, she gets on every at bat.
Correct.
That ball is popped up. That's going to be playable, maybe. No, it's out of play.
Hits the roof.
I mean, the funny part is I think if I'm intentionally walking anybody, I might seriously consider doing that to Bender more than even Hips at some point.
Yeah, I thought that was a real smart call, them walking Bender there that inning when first was
absolutely.
open.
1 ball, 2 strikes here on Wrestler. She's way up in the box. Young looking for the strikeout. That's outside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-1 Clearfield. The Lady Bison have runners at 2nd and 3rd, and nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning, brought to you by Gerg Insurance in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kendall Young waits, delivers. Down low, and it's now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Olivia Bender on deck. There wouldn't be any place to put her if they walk Wrestler here with nobody out. This is a big pitch in this ball game right now for Kendall Young. Young ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball. Nice play by Ryder. She's only going to have an out at first. That's going to bring home Hips, and it's now 3-1 as Wrestler gets the job done on the play. Singleton to 3rd.
Yep, great job getting the run in, making contact, putting the ball in play.
Wrestler has a pair of RBIs today. It's now 3-1 Clearfield, and Singleton's at third with still just one out. I would imagine that we're going to look at a situation where Bender gets walked here again.
I don't know. They might pitch to her.
Okay, see, now that would really confuse me. Why you would walk Hips to start the inning and pitch to Bender here with a runner at third and one out. But that's what they're going to do. Guess that's why I'm not coaching. She pops that one up, giving the chases to Prater and Sura, but it's out of play, strike one. To me, this is almost a no-brainer walk situation again, same as last inning. I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong, Denny.
I don't know if I'd have walked either one, to be honest.
Okay. I'm okay with that, too, but just confused as to why you would walk the leadoff hitter and not here with a runner at third. 0-1 to Bender. That's way high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, that's why I'm up here, and
if it was
Matt Eccles is down there.
If it was second and third, I could see intentionally putting her on to get your force.
1 ball, 1 strike on Bender. That ball is hit high in the air. I don't know if it's going to be deep enough. As Hanslow is going to catch it, and no, it will not be. As Hanslow been about a foot out into the grass, able to make the catch, and they're 2 away, and that's a big out there as they get beyond Bender here. And now Alana Federer at the plate. Federer is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop-up.
This is one you tell your runner at third, any pass ball, you're moving. You got to take a chance.
Quick runner and Singleton's at third. Swing and a miss, strike one. Bottom of the fifth, 3-1 Clearfield. Looking for another district title. It would be their third in a row. They won in 2019 in 3A, last year in 4A. Of course, no title in 2020. Ball's 1 strike. That ball is popped in the air, going over and giving it a look as the left fielder, Raleigh, but it's out of play, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 on Federer. She would reach. Bumbarger would be next. Kendall Young back up onto the rubber. Set with the 0-2. That's all is live, and that's going to score the run. As Kendall Young has the ball come out of her hands as she's going back on it. In a game that's already had a lot, just had something else just completely unbelievable just happened.
That's a live ball as soon as it leaves that hand.
Is that a ball too?
It is a ball to the batter, and it's a live ball for the runners to advance.
So in her backswing, she lost the handle on the softball, and it scores a run, and now the ball is popped up. Going forward is the second shortstop, Hanslow, and she'll catch it.
That was a big play there.
Would you call that a wild pitch? I guess you'd have to call it a wild pitch.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else that you can score it.
2 runs.
It was definitely wild.
2 runs on 1 hit. There was the intentional walk. Nobody left on base. At the end of 5, it is Clearfield 4, St. Mary's 1. You're watching high school softball on 9 and 10. Sports.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
We head to the 6th. The Dutch have some work cut out for them as they now trail 4-1. And what we think happened there was the ball we think hit the thigh or leg of Kendall Young when she went to pull it back there. And it turns out that it goes backwards and it's a wild pitch. And It is now 4-1 as it'll be the top of the order for the Lady Dutch here. And leading off with a drive to deep center field. That ball is off the top of the wall. The Prater touches first. She'll be in at second with a leadoff double.
It's a good start for St. Mary's.
So the Prater taking the first pitch he sees from Hips here in the sixth. Doubles off of the top of the center field wall. So in business here for Olivia Eccles. Sixth inning brought to you by Computer Support. Now is a great time to get your VoIP phone or security system installed by Computer Support. Computer Support also has laptops and printers in stock, and remote and on-site service calls are available. Computer Support in Clarion has kept computers up and running for over 38 years. Find out more at computersup.com. Now we're going to have a meeting in the circle.
I think just trying to settle the defense down here. That run means nothing for Clearfield.
So we have this break. Remind you that it's brought to you by the North Washington Rodeo, which will be held August 16th through the 20th. Go to northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. I'm going to get some free tickets to give away to the North Washington Rodeo. Got to get back a hold of them. Kind folks down there, Butler County. Good time. I went to one. My grandparents took me to the North Washington Rodeo way back, probably before I was 10 years old. Inside ball one to Olivia Eccles here with the Prater at second. She was dancing off, but if you're Clearfield, just let her dance.
She's not going anywhere.
One ball, no strikes. That's inside, and it's going to get off the glove of Bender. That's going to allow the Prater to go to third on the wild pitch. And it's 2 balls and no strikes here on Eccles. And now, if you're Emma Hips, just don't worry about the runner at third. Just attack Eccles. 4-1, 4-2, not a whole lot of difference there. Two-0 pitch to Eccles. Misses inside. Now it's 3-0. What you don't want to do here is walk Eccles and bring the tying run to the plate in the person of Kendall Young.
That is correct. The next 2 batters for St. Mary's have power to hit it out.
3 balls, no strikes on Eccles. The Prater's at third. Nobody out here in the sixth. That one's right there for a strike. Eccles taking all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike. Heck, you'd even let Eccles possibly hit the ball out of the park here because, I mean, again, I'd rather a home run than a walk.
I don't know about that.
That ball is popped up.
That's out of play.
It's going to be out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I'm just of the philosophy of sometimes that home run kind of cleans, even though it is the 2 runs here, it cleans the inning up a little bit. And, you know, different philosophy as a pitcher when you're in that circle with nobody on for some reason, even if 2 runs are in.
Yeah. Ideally, you'd like to get her to
absolutely
I'll trade an out for a run right here if I was Clearfield.
I was just meaning between the 2, I would definitely rather let her hit the ball than walk her here. Is I guess what my point is.
Correct. If I was Clearfield, I would just take the out at first base, let the run score. You still got a 2-run lead and nobody on base.
Yep. 3 balls, 2 strikes here on Eccles. Young on deck. Hips ready with the payoff. Foul ball. Shot that one down the line. That's why you take the lead in foul territory down there. In case you get hit with the ball, you're not out.
The game, us and St. Mary's up there, that was a key play. The runner came right down the line, and the batter, Kendall Young, one-hopped her right into the leg. Was an out.
From the time you're in Little League, you're told to take your lead in foul territory.
Correct. Come back and fair.
3 balls, 2 strikes. That ball is driven deep to left, but that's going to be a foul ball. It's going to go into the parking lot. It's, in fact, almost into the tennis courts.
Yeah.
So Eccles gave it a ride, but gave it a ride about 20 feet foul.
Yeah. Although that's the shortest part is right down the line here in left field on this complex.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Hips ready with the 3-2. Line drive right at the third baseman, Bumbarger. Being able to scamper back as the Prater is Bumbarger tried to crawl her way over to third. 1 away.
That was a big out.
So to bring up Kendall Young. Young is 1 for 2. Singled in the 4th. Her courtesy runner, Benjamin, scored the lone run for St. Mary's. She also grounded out to short back in the 1st. So DePrater at third here. Hips ready with the pitch. That bounces in. Nice job by Bender to block that one. Ball 1. 11-3 now. Johnsonburg over in Brookville in the 7th. Looks like the Rams are going to move on. Raiders season will come to a close. That ball is popped up. Is it playable? It looks like it might be, and it is.
Wrestler makes a nice play against the fence.
Yeah, Wrestler.
Foul territory.
Yep, Wrestler against the fence, catches it, and it's 2 away now. And so now Hips with a chance to strand the runner at third. A minute ago, you're talking about let her score. You know, she could score, not a big deal. Now a chance for Emma Hips to leave the Prater at third. Is Hansloven at the plate.
And the one thing Emma can't do is relax on this hitter either.
Hansloven 1 for 2, popped up the shortstop, singled to left. Hansloven 3 homers on the year. That ball is driven out to center. Center fielder Singleton right there. And Hips walks around the runner at third and nobody out here in the 6th. In the 6th for St. Mary's, no runs. 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is Clearfield 4, St. Mary's 1. You're watching high school softball on D9 and 10 Sports.com, powered by Raleigh Chiropractic.
Welcome to Raleigh Family Chiropractic, where your health and well-being comes first. Located at 634 South St. Mary Street, our mission is to improve the quality of your life. We know that health is so much more than just not feeling pain. We strive to have our patients reach their fullest innate potential. Raleigh Family Chiropractic is a modern facility known for its range of chiropractic techniques and other services. Call us today for an appointment at 814-834-1045.
Beimel Softball and Baseball is an indoor softball and baseball training facility located in St. Mary's. Beimel Baseball and Softball is targeted towards the development of area baseball and softball individuals and team programs and provides a medium whereby our area youth can develop skills both on an athletic and personal level. Find out more at BeimelBaseball.com. Beimel Softball and Baseball, where hard work pays off.
County Safe Tennis.
Whether you're booking a wedding, senior pictures, or those precious family moments, Nikki's Photography is for you. Special moments within a family, big or small, can be so beautifully caught on camera, and Nikki Funk would love to be on the other side of that camera for you. Give her a call today at 724-600-5850.
Back here at Heindel Field, we go to the bottom of inning number 6 with Clearfield holding the 4-1 lead, trying for a third consecutive District 9 title. Showing bunt and bunting through that is Bumbarger, strike 1. 6th inning, again brought to you by Computer Support in Clarion. Check them out online at computersup.com. No balls, 1 strike here. Update from baseball. Elk County Catholic with a 3-1 lead over DuBois Central Catholic in the 3rd. Top of the 3rd inning. Up in Brockway. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Bumbarger. Here's a called strike, 1-2. Score update brought to you by Swift Kennedy & Company. Swift Kennedy & Company, insurance with integrity. The official insurance provider of your daily local LLC, the parent company of D9 and 10 Sports. Find out more at swiftkennedyandco.com. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So down on strikes goes Bumbarger. I believe that's strikeout number 6 here for Young. Only counting 5. Might be counting wrong, though. Yeah, I'm only counting 5. So it's probably only, oh, no, there it is. There was the 6th one. I knew there was a 6th one there. So that'll bring up Kylie Hertland. Hertland, one of the strikeout victims, back in the 2nd inning. Also fouled out to the first baseman Ryder in the 4th. Here in the 6th, 4-1, Clearfield in the lead, trying to win that 3rd straight title. No balls, 1 strike. That ball is hammered, but hammered well foul. Just to the left of the IP&S club sign down there. Next to the Pirates Charity sign. Pirates Charities have had a bit to do with getting this field here. Beautiful Heindel Field. If you've never been here, folks, do yourself a favor. Get down here. Denny, I might be biased. I think it's one of the prettiest fields in the entire state.
Well, I told you yesterday I was at the Bellefonte Central Mountain game talking to Central Mountain parents, and I showed them a picture of the complex because they were wondering why the game was in Du Bois.
There's called strike 3.
And I said, I think you'd want to play on this field.
2 away here now. Oh, yeah, I mean, people talk about that, but then they come here and they look around like
it's the aesthetics of everything else that's here, not just the field itself, but just with the everything you got.
Yeah, the waterfall. I remember the first time I came here a few years ago after they had done it, and I just remember they weren't even done with it at that point as the ball's fouled away by Benton. And
final 11-4 final.
11-4, Johnsonburg advances to the District 9 championship game to play either Karn City or Red Bank Valley. Congratulations to the Rams. Also, congratulations to Brookville on a great season. Ball's 1 strike here on Benton. Young ready with the pitch. That's down low. Young, a little bit of bad luck today. Had the wild pitch off of her leg. Also, the illegal pitch call that ended up leading to 2 runs. The ball is lined off the glove of Ryder. Second baseman Heckles back to Ryder, and the rather unconventional 3-4-3 putout ends the inning. So in the 6th for Clearfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. St. Mary's needs 3 to keep this game going. We head to the 7th. It is Clearfield 4, St. Mary's 1. This is the District 9 Class 4A title game on D9and10sports.com, powered by Raleigh Chiropractic.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Welcome to Raleigh Family Chiropractic, where your health and well-being comes first. Located at 634 South St. Mary Street, our mission is to improve the quality of your life. We know that health is so much more than just not feeling pain. We strive to have our patients reach their fullest innate potential. Raleigh Family Chiropractic is a modern facility known for its range of chiropractic techniques and other services. Call us today for an appointment at 814-834-1045.
Back here at Heindel Field, Clearfield 3 outs away from a 3rd straight District 9 title. Gianna Sura, Gianna Gerg, and Lindsay Ryder against Emma Hibbs, trying to have something to say about that. Ball 1 here to Sura. She's 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. That is called ball 2. It's 2-0. 7th inning brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Great golf, great food, and a great view. Hunter Station Golf Club, located along the scenic Allegheny River, just 3 miles south of Tonesta on Route 62. 18 holes with a cart, $37. Sunday Twilight Special for $20. Find out more at hunterstation.com. And now it's 2 balls and 1 strike. I don't know if you've ever had an opportunity to be up there, Denny, but the back 9 there along the river is one of the prettiest golf course scenes that you'll ever see.
I have not. I've meant to do it, but I've never golfed Hunter Station.
That's inside, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Open Raider family part owners of that. Terry, the assistant girls basketball coach at North Clarion High School.
Now, I've been to Emporium Country Club and golfed, and it's pretty scenic there, too.
3 balls and a strike. Ball 4. Leadoff walk to Gianna Sura. That's a big leadoff walk for Sura. The first one issued of the game by Hibbs. And if you're St. Mary's, that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Get your leadoff runner on. Puts a little more pressure on Clearfield.
Gianna Gerg at the plate. There's a called strike. I think that's a big strike for Hibbs as she had thrown 4 straight balls to start this inning. That one's fouled out of play. Now it's 0-2 on Gerg. No balls, 2 strikes on Gerg. Emma Hips twirls the softball in her hand. Checks. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Gerg stays alive. Ryder's next, and then Mosier would be after that. The bottom of the order here for St. Mary's can get something going. They can get it back to the top and maybe have a shot. Hips ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down on strikes goes Gerg.
Took something off that pitch.
Strikeout number 12 here for Emma Hips. Bring up Lindsay Ryder. She struck out twice. Hips set with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Hips peers into the dugout. Has her sign. Back up on the rubber. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball. They're going to go to second for 1, and the ball is thrown out into left field. So the error by the first baseman Wrestler. I understand what she's doing there, but man, I just want to take the out. And
well, her momentum was going that way. It was the right play. She just made an errant throw.
So the fielder's choice gets Ryder on, Surra to second, and now the tying run comes to the plate for St. Mary's in the person of Lauren Mosier. Mosier does have a home run on the season, in case you're wondering. Swing and a miss, strike 1. She is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts in this game.
What number hitter is she in the
She
lineup?
is the number 8 hitter.
Okay. That's big for Clearfield. They don't want to have St. Mary's turn this lineup over.
0-1 pitch. Right there for a called strike, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes. Would they stick with Raleigh hitting .250 with no extra base hits this year, or would they pinch hit for her if they have the opportunity after this? 0-2 pitch. Little high, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I guess it all depends who you have.
Not a large list of players who have batted for the Dutch, as that ball is fouled out of play. Wendell has been to the plate 17 times with 4 hits, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's the only batter they've got other than Raleigh. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 13 for Hips. Will it be lucky 13? 2 away for... Oh, I don't have number 3. See, oh yeah, I do. Danielle Raleigh. She is number 3. I don't know what I was looking at. Sorry about that. They had a different number on the stats for her than they had in the on the roster. Raleigh takes strike 1. Raleigh hadn't had a lot of plate appearances this year coming into the game. Only 8 at bats.
Tough situation for her to be in right now.
No balls, 1 strike. Hips with the pitch. Swing and a miss, and now Clearfield 1 strike away from a 3rd consecutive District 9 title. Emma Hips steps back behind the rubber. Back on. The wind and the 0-2.
Oh.
Raleigh keeping alive with the foul ball. Remains no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2. Danielle Raleigh against Emma Hips. Hips set with the pitch. That ball is popped up. 3rd baseman Bumbarger's under it in Clearfield. Is the District 9 Class 4A champion for the 2nd consecutive year, the 3rd straight title for the Lady Bison. They defeat St. Mary's 4-1 to claim the District 9 title. And it was all about Miss Emma Hips.
Yeah, she was dominant in the circle.
Gave up 4 hits, 1 run. Was an unearned run. Struck out 13, walked 1. And Clearfield is your 2022 District 9 Class 4A champions with a 4-1 win over St. Mary's. We'll be back after these messages with the post-game ceremony.
Cliff Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of D9 and 10sports.com. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy & Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy & Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
Nice meeting you. See you. Emma had 13.
Spring is here, and that means grilling season. Mike's Bilo in Reynoldsville has all your grilling needs covered with chicken, steak, pork chops, and more. You can check out all of Mike's Bilo's weekly specials from the comfort of your home at mikesbilo.com, where you will also find online coupons and recipes. Visit Mike's Bilo on South 5th Street in Reynoldsville today. Mike's Bilo's Foods, your friendly hometown supermarket.
Small.
Claims happen. Fortunately, you have Gerg Insurance and Financial in your corner. Your family is our family, and we really mean that. So we invite you to get in touch with us and find out for yourself. Gerg Insurance and Financial. Offices in Ridgeway, Warren, and St. Mary's. Call 814-781-1020 for an appointment or a quote today. Gerg Insurance and Financial wants to understand you to help protect you.
Gerg Insurance, caring for you and the things you care for.
So we're back here, and it's time for the medal ceremony. It'll go first to St. Mary's as they will get their runner-up medals. Klinger. Allison Heindel getting hers. Gianna Gerg. Alexis Wendell, who doesn't even look like she was here today, so they wouldn't have been able to pinch hit with her. There's Kara Hansloven. Gianna Sura.
I don't think St. Mary's has too many seniors, do they?
That is Danielle Raleigh getting hers. Olivia Eccles. Lindsay Ryder. Kendall Young. And Lauren Mosier. Denny, I'm going to leave this to you to talk about who comes out here with Clearfield getting their medals. I'm going to go down and take some pictures and you would need that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, Denny.
Yep.
And if I don't catch you, thanks for doing this with me.
All right. You're welcome. Appreciate it. Had fun. Clearfield getting ready to receive their medals for first place. Alexis Benton getting the medal. Kylie Hertline. Paige Hauser. Lena Fetter just got introduced. Lauren Ressler. Big hit in today's game. Alexis Baumgartner. Olivia Bender. Emma Hips. Big day in the circle, 13 strikeouts. Ruby Singleton, good job at the plate. Alexis Cole. A couple players here I don't have the list, and Anna Twigg was the last one I have listed here, number 22. And head coach, manager Derek Danver. Back-to-back championships for the Clearfield Bisons, Class 4A. And now the presentation for the team trophy as Emma Hips leads the parade out to receive it. And they're getting in line here to get the photo taken. I could be wrong. I don't have Chris here to ask him this, but I think Clearfield has to play Somerset now in a sub-regional game to get into the state tournament. I have to check the brackets, but just they're already in the state brackets here. Okay. Buck Danver just came over and told me they'll play the District 10 runner-up in the state bracket, so they're in. And like I said, very dominant performance by Emma Hips in the circle with 13 strikeouts and only 1 walk. Got the offense going early, got her a lead 2-0 in the first inning, and I can attest to the fact that if you give her a 2-0 lead early in the game, it's tough to come back on that. Chris is down on the field taking pictures and talking, so I guess I'll keep talking here. He left me in charge. This could be scary. I'll put a plug in for our team. DuBois area will play or host Central Mountain on Tuesday at 4:00 here on Heindel Field. That is a sub-regional play-in game. Central Mountain beat Bellefonte last night 5-3 to earn the right to advance to play us, and we did the same with Obama Academy 17-2 on Monday. So the winner of that game on Tuesday will get into the state tournament bracket and will play the third place team from the Whippeal.
That's unbelievable.
And like I said, they're just getting the photos taken now as the entire team, coaching staff, looks like maybe athletic director, everybody's kind of down there hanging out. So I guess Chris will be back here pretty quick. Well, Chris is still down on the field, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I guess we'll just leave it stream here with the ceremonies going on. But, once again, Clearfield over St. Mary's by a 4-1 score. Good job by both teams.